it was kind of a pretty significant experience the first time when I was told, like, because all the while I just thought I was fucked up. I thought I was, do you know what? For a lot of my life, lad, I knew I was insane. But, like, I thought that I was just crazy. There was something wrong. I was insane and a lunatic.
Yeah, yeah.
And I used to lean into it, like. But I also thought that I was a bad person, and that I was a shit person and a shit friend, and I was in many ways, but through addiction, like. But I just mean I had all these opinions of myself of being a shit and terrible human. And then when I got into treatment, and they're like, "No, you actually have a disease, and it's actually not your fault." Like, but then that doesn't take away from having to accept responsibility for your actions.
Oh, no.
I just mean that, like, it's actually not my fault, and like the way I was told, like, so, like, whatever happened in our upbringing, and sometimes nothing ever happened, but for me personally, my childhood was a bit fucked up for different reasons, but also very good in a lot of ways. But that kind of left me feeling. It left me in a position that when something was offered to me to make me feel better, I was going to take it because I already felt shit inside.
Yeah, well,
but I didn't know any of that, like, until it was explained to me.
But it
like,
makes logical sense
does make
in your
logical sense.
in your
So, like,
situation.
I was
Why
told,
wouldn't
like,
you?
the fact that you did that the first time I took coke or took drugs or whatever it was like, you can't lay blame on yourself too heavily for that, because, like, so no wonder you did, like, kind of a thing, you know.
Yeah.
But that was just there was a sense of relief in that, and knowing, like, that I'm not an inherently bad person and this actually isn't my fault. But then, no, we have to take responsibility. No, that we have that awareness.
Yeah.
We have to take. We have to be accountable and be responsible for what comes after that.
I think that's fucking vitally important, by the way, and it's a step that